What's happening right now in Israel almost defies imagination. In view of the current situation in Israel, all Indian nationals have been requested to remain vigilant and observe safety protocols as advised by local authorities. Our government has urged Indian citizens in Israel to stay safe and get in touch with the Indian embassy in the event of any assistance required. Now, there are about 18,000 Indian citizens in Israel. They are primarily caregivers, IT professionals, and students. There are approximately 85,000 Jews of Indian origin in Israel, and the main waves of these immigration cycles actually into Israel from India took place in the 50s and 60s. In recent years, Jews from Mizoram and Manipur have also migrated to Israel. Saturday's attack, though, it's unprecedented in scale, complexity, and surprise factor. It's all happening in the context of increased settlements in the West Bank, a brutal 16-year blockade on Gaza by Israel and Egypt, the political vacuum in the Palestinian territories, the displacement of generations of Palestinians since the founding of the Israeli state, a far-right Israeli government, as you are aware, and the apartheid under which Palestinians live. Nothing like this has happened in the modern history of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and now, as we are reporting, outright war between Israel and Hamas has begun, one whose consequences for the conflict and the broader Middle East we can only dimly anticipate at this point. The only thing we can be certain about the future is that many, many people are about to die. It is impossible to say at this point where the situation is heading because fighting in southern Israel is ongoing as we speak. The Israeli counteroffensive in Gaza has yet to truly get underway, and it's possible that the fighting pulls in other forces like Hezbollah in Lebanon. There's speculation about Iranian and Hezbollah involvement, as we've been reporting in this operation, but there are no concrete details about what that entails as of yet. But this infiltration, as many experts have pointed out, is particularly shocking given Israel's intelligence service and tight control under which Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank live. But because Israel was caught so off guard, it is likely to hit back hard, and Israeli airstrikes have already completely flattened several residential buildings in Gaza, as well as a building that held Hamas offices. So unfortunately, this can and almost certainly will get much worse, but it's clear who is suffering the greatest consequences. Not the extremist leaders on either side, but ordinary Israelis and Palestinians alike.